Hey guys, welcome back to Swing the Drive. Logan is away at the BC Archery Provincial Championships this weekend. I'm alone again. Let's go over what happened in the last week. The Blue Jays are 3-4 again for the second week in a row. We're now sitting second in the wild card spot though, so we're third in the AL East still. We're holding strong at 41-36. So despite a couple weeks of subpar results, we're still in a good spot. No need to panic, but we do need to keep an eye on some things. Over the course of the week, the Blue Jays did make a move on Bowden Francis. I'm not sure if he really does have a shoulder impingement, as they're saying, or if this is just a clever way of managing the asset without losing the option that he has remaining on his contract. We'll see. Hopefully, in his time away, he can get his stuff together. And in the meantime, we will see Scherzer potentially this week, hopefully. And if all goes well and he keeps healthy, that would be a massive help for this rotation situation that we have going on right now. Kudos to Gausman, Barrios, and Bassett. Despite Gausman having a bit of a shaky go of it lately, those guys have really been solid, and we've got to just give them their props. Bassett, a solid start today, despite us ending up losing late. Barrios went 7 2/3 on Saturday in the 7-1 victory. So the Blue Jays have been getting results a bunch of different ways. So for now, we just hold tight. Hopefully the bats don't go silent for us for an extended period of time here, and they can kind of get back on that horse. There's some guys like Ernie Clement. He really has found it since the start of the season. There, he's scuffled out of the box this season, and he's hitting over 400. You think he's hitting 401 in the last week. Him and Bo Bichette both are kind of leading the way. Solid offensive production from the top guys this last week or so. So not too much you can say there. Unfortunately, today Hoffman has to shoulder some of the blame for the tough loss in the series here. But the Jays did only put up the 2 runs, so there is that. However, we got to get that all sorted out. You can't blow games to a team like the White Sox. The White Sox are going through a period of misfortune. I don't know, for lack of a better way of saying it, for several seasons now, and they're one of the worst teams in all statistical categories this year. You got to take 2 out of 3 from the White Sox. I know it's something you have to do. If you're a contending team, or if you think you're going to be a contending team, you need to make hay with some of these teams. They just didn't, and as a result, they ended up 3-4 again for the week. So they've lost a little bit of ground over the last couple of weeks, but like we said, we're holding strong. So I don't know. I think we this week just hold pat. We'll see. Maybe we'll see Scherzer, and we've got Barger wasn't injured long term. Doesn't look like, so that's really good. Hopefully he can find it, and we can string together a few wins this week. That'd be fantastic. I want to know what you guys have to say. Are you guys really panicked about the rotation, the bullpen? Is there any particular part that you're panicking about right now, or are you kind of looking at our record saying, hey, look, we're in a wild card spot. We're 5 games above 500 still. What do we got? Why be so negative, right? Things are looking up still. So anyway, let's leave her there. See what happens over the next week, and let's go Blue Jays. Okay, talk to you guys later.